Hey everybody, welcome back to Turn the Page. And we're turning the pages with the judges. There's so many stories out there in reference to the judges. Let's just kind of go back in time since we're in Mercury retrograde right now. Let's kind of go back and talk a little bit about Here Comes the Judge. And then I'll tie it into the current stories here. Just a little bit of fun with you guys here today. Here we go.
You can testify, but you just can't win, 'cause I'm here to tell you guilty as sin. Here comes the judge.
All right, if you guys remember that, that's Sammy Davis Jr. And this was from a show. Oh gosh, most of you young whippersnappers won't know what this is. It's Ronan Martin's Laughing, where he did a skit on there about Here Comes the Judge. And let's just take a look. It's art imitating life. Let's just put it that way. Let's see here.
Your Honor, I'm pleading innocent to this burglary rap.
Well, I think I got you, because you forgot about one important visual defect in your case.
What's the visual defect?
Somebody saw you doing it.
And that's cruel, is what he says there. And what's cruel is what's actually happening in our system today. That's what's cruel out there. And I'm going to be showing you a little more of these clips. I hope you guys are enjoying it. If you're not, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. It's like, men's, I'm not really sure. Just trying to bring a little bit more entertainment into my solo shows here, since I don't have co-host with me. But if you'd like to join me as a co-host on any of my shows, just please write to me here. And let's see, what is my email address here that I want to give out for you guys today? It is this one here on the screen right now. So it's called ttpreadings@gmail.com, ttpreadings@gmail.com. And just as some of you might be watch me in are current and new with me, I've been around for quite a while. Always reinventing myself, as we all need to do. And let me just kind of get back to a current story that I want to share with you right now about what's going on out on X. This is breaking. This came out. This is Laura Loomer is the one that's reporting a lot of these things out there, whether or not you think she's good, not, indifferent, whatever. But these are the current stories. So less than 12 hours after she exposed Judge James is a Boza Berg conflict of interest with his daughter, Catherine Boza Berg, who works for the 501c called the Partners for Justice. That gives a criminal illegal aliens and gang members legal advice. Say, what? Yeah, she's basically allowing them to give advice. She was basically saying they were allowed to get legal advice. So they go on to talk about the conflict of interest involved with this James. As we all know that has been going on. Okay. Let's see what else we've got here. I do want to let everybody know Trump just moved the Declaration of Independence into the Oval Office. 1776 has commenced again. Let's just take a look here very quickly. And there he is. Let's see if I can blow this up a little bit more. That seems to be everything that he has there. So behind this curtain here, behind the curtain, this Declaration of Independence is brought into the Oval Office. Vibes are definitely resonating. Why is he doing that? Well, I think that each and every one of you guys may be aware that there's a lot more that is being brought into the Oval Office. I'm going to talk a little bit about that in a minute here with you guys. So that's kind of cool to know that he's bringing that vibration, that frequency into it. We're following the Constitution, and a lot of people on the other side of the fence don't want to follow the Constitution. They basically had an opportunity for 16 years to override the Constitution, and now we have people in place. And I'm going to play a clip for you guys in a little bit with Tom Homan, who is talking to a bunch of people. I'll get to that when there were show a video there with Tom Homan talking to a bunch of people about what Trump did to get the illegal, the bad ones out of our country overnight. And they're claiming that it was an old law And his response was boom, boom, boom. That's all that I could say. What am I talking about? The Democrats, they've chosen to die. Yeah, let's just take a look here real quickly here. So yeah, the Democrats have chosen to die on defending illegal immigration. So you take a look at this pile of basically, I hate to describe it, but can I get a closer view on that there? No. So this is a mound of skeletons, if you will. So they're defending illegal immigration, defunding the police, no voter ID to vote, transgender children, critical race theory, abortion on demand, men and women's sports, defending fraud, waste, and abuse in government spending, student loan forgiveness, no cash for bail, gun grabbing, and abolishing ICE. Yes, that is what they are doing. And this is the reason why I do believe we need to see that Constitution present. And I actually need to get a flag back here. As I'm speaking, I'm thinking of these things. So next time you see me, I'm going to have the American flag up there. And maybe we'll do I pledge allegiance to the flag. Doesn't that sound beautiful? Beautiful. All right, let's see what else they have going on out there. I'm going to give you guys the top news stories out here. I'm just kind of reading through some of the new things that are popping up here. So I hope you guys had a really good St. Patty's Day. This is so cool. This is the White House. I guess they put some green dye, like Chicago River. They always put the dye in the river. Well, here they put it in the fountain, and that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A lot of people out there were basically saying, everything is satanic, satanic, satanic. Well, let me tell you, there's traditions still go on, and whatever meaning that you put behind anything, that's put upon you. Yes, we may have found out there was a lot of bad things that have happened in this world, but in any case, let me just kind of go back to one other clip here that I want to play for you, and let me share this. And here we go. Here we go.
Now you can finger pop, you can even swing, but you going to jail for doing your thing. You're going to.
Yes, the famous, the one, the only Sammy Davis Jr. When I was a kid, I used to enjoy watching all of his comedic, whatever you want to call it, his jokes, everything. He was really good about it. So, yeah, that's this judge that I'm referring to is the one that's basically saying, you are going to jail. All right. Unbelievable. So let's see what else we have that's going on in the news right now. So it's a chief judge, Brasberg. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name correctly, and please don't shoot the messenger. But this is basically, how did we get to this one here? It's a statement of the judge nominated to be United States District Judge in the District of D.C., basically. I want to go back up because I thought there was, I guess not. So there's a letter that says, and I did not forget my sister Jill Totenberg, and that would be like me going into bad trouble. But she's right there. I can hear her whispering. What is this from? This is exclusive. Let me back up this train here. It jumped on me, so that's why I was starting to read it and couldn't figure out why. But it's this judge that blocked the deportation of attendee Agrua gang members without disclosing the fact that his daughter works at the 501c3 called the Partners of Justice. They gave criminals, illegal aliens, and gang members legal advice. I talked about this a couple of sentences ago, and this is going in a little bit deeper now, and apparently this is a letter that they've come up with. It says, they have exclusively uncovered a massive conflict of interest involving Judge James Boasberg, excuse me, the Chief Justice of the United States District Court for the District of Columbia. Judge recently made a decision to prevent the deportation of the criminal illegal alien gang members on planes out of the country. There's a conflict of interest, right? This is what his statement is, and he goes on. So I'm going to go back to this letter that's right here in front of me. I did not see this. This is the first time I actually seen it. It just kind of popped up here. But it says, Judge, thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here, and it would be like to introduce my family. I'd like to start with my father, Tersh Boasberg. who is here, my mother, Sally, and very much like to be here. She, however, is in the hospital recovering from cancer surgery. But the good news is she's watching on the webcast. Apparently, this is a webcast, which is being engineered by my sister Margaret, who is with her in the hospital. So they're watching now. All right, so I'm just going to read the highlighted here. It says, my twin daughter, Catherine and Anne, and they're impressed by the August proceedings. I think they're even more excited that they got out of school earlier. Senator Durbin, thanks you very much. Ms. Jackson, what is this? I'm kind of confused on why this just kind of popped up. There's many letters here. Let's see here. What is this? This is a picture of her here. So let's go into this a little bit. This is her. Oh, starting to look a little bit familiar, putting the pieces together. Says she, her, Catherine assists the national team with a growing body of capacity, building work in the public defender offices across the nation. Does she look familiar to you guys? We'll get to maybe another picture here where it's a better close-up. Let's see here. What else we have? Boom. So this is Emily Gavin. Okay, that was quick. It says Trump administration live updates. Judge orders halt on deportation of Venezuelans under the wartime law. Wartime law. Okay, they're just trying to piece all this together for you. Let's see what else we have here. One other thing. Capacity Building Associate Partners for Justice. This is June of 24 to present. Assist public defenders nationwide in the transitions toward a collaborative defense and client-led model. Works with and expand improved services. Defense offices in order to address inadequate and criminal legal systems. So this is, let me just see what else we have over here. She also has pronouns. This is Catherine, his daughter, has pronouns, and she goes by she, her, proving her affiliation with the left. So there's big cases coming out about these judges here. And she partners with the justice in an organization that derives 76% of the funding from government grants. Whoa, I'm not surprised anymore. Are you guys? All right, so enough about that. So I think we got the picture here, right? And let me just kind of come back to here. And there's more. There's always going to be more out there. Let's see what else I have here. Let me just play this up.
You use it in your work?
No, I use it to get to the unemployment office.
You should have said that.
This is the judge hitting everybody over the head.
This judge gonna start a war on crime, and everybody say you're gonna get some time. You're gonna.
Yeah, the judge is going to start a war on crime. I'm telling you guys, I was sitting here and I keep seeing all this stuff about the judge. And of course, I'm a little nostalgic, we're going back into Mercury retrograde. And of course, my baby boomer times are going to come up, and this is all these stuff from the baby boomers. And I'm sitting here, all of a sudden, I hear judge, I'm out on X, right? I'm out on X. The judge. And the first thing goes through my mind, here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Oh, that's exactly what we're seeing here right now. All right, let's see what other judge stories that we have out there. There's a lot of them. Okay, let's just take a look at this crazy man that I'm referring to here. Okay, just give it a minute to, this is the guy. This is James Boasberg, if I'm even saying his name correctly, ruling against the president, revenge, and for halting the government funding to his daughter, NGO Partner of Justice, which we just talked about his daughter, right? So virtually every federal judge who has ruled against the President Trump has been proven to be compromised, having a serious conflict of interest, and in some cases, a criminal conflict of interest. Their ruling benefits their family, relatives, friends. In some cases, they financially benefit directly from the illegals in unlawful ruling. So why am I bringing this to you? Is we have to be aware. We have to know where we came from, why we got here, and why they're all basically, if you go back to that pile of corpse is what that was, because I saw skeletons in there and skeleton heads and stuff like that. All the things that they have done. Let me see if I can find that here again. No, but in any case, that's what I wanted to show you. So only the Supreme Court has a nationwide jurisdiction over the executive branch. The DOJ should immediately push for the judge to be disbarred. There's other things in there, right? We need cash and AG and Pam Bondi and who else is there? There's somebody new in there, Dan Borgino. All right, and let's see. I'm not sure when this particular article came out, but it's very, very informative, and I like it. Without severe consequences, these corrupt, legal, extremist judges will continue to attack the constitutional authorities of the executive branch. Yes, and we're going to start seeing more of this. So we're going to start seeing more of, you know, basically, here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Let's do one more.
I charge is that sneak with tampering with my affection. Now, what are you going to do about it? I'm sending you to the bookie for perjury. Because nobody could get affectionate with a woman as ugly as you. Let's go dance.
All right, so there goes the judge. There goes the judge, and that's it's art imitating life here. And how far off is this exactly? I have no idea. All right, so let's see what else I have out here for you guys on these judge stories. There's so many. I mean, I couldn't ignore it anymore. I didn't want to do that. Let me go back into this one more time. Let's see what else we have here. Let me, I got to cue this up again, and I got to play it because I lost it. All right, so we're back at this judge here. This is who we're focusing on. This is, there's going to be more of these, and that's what I really wanted to show you is, yeah, we're going to talk about swatting real soon, too. I'm going to give you an update on the Pope. But this is where I wanted to basically show you these judges here. 1 second as it queues up. A little bit slow today. Not sure what's going on here. Okay, so we have, I think this was Barrett, right? Thompson. We should, I never knew these judges' names until all this came out. I still don't know a lot of them. A lot of them have died and moved on. But whether or not you want to believe that this is a movie and we're going through each one of them. Thompson has been talked about. There was so much history with Thompson. Look up these judges. Look up the history. Get yourself educated on it. This one here we know is, really bad. But we have been talking about each and every one of these judges. This one, Barrett, they really zoomed in when Trump did his speech where she was giving him the look, that look. So let's see if I can even find that out here. There was so many people that were actually playing that over and over again. So that's what we have here. So this is the thing that the judge was fighting against, was returning these illegal immigrants, the worst of the worst immigrants. It's we need to be very clear on this. So these people in the photo have not had a due process whatsoever between being uprooted from their lives and their families in the U.S. and finding themselves now on the CECOT prison in El Salvador. Do we give a crap? Do we actually give a crap? They killed. They've hurt. They robbed. They took over hotels. They basically, and these people that are out here defending them, maybe you need to go there. Maybe you need to go where all these prisoners are going. I'm serious. This is how passionate I feel about this. So let me just come back, and this is what's been happening. So also too, I do want to let everybody know. Please go check out my Rumble channel. I have got a ton of videos out there that I've been putting out there. Let's just see where I can just show you a few things. So turn the page with Janine out on Rumble. It's turn the page with Janine. And what you have to do is you have to actually just go. I'm going to show you this real briefly here. So when you get to turn the page, you're out on Rumble right now. You get to turn the page, and then there's all these old videos from 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. Just go to the most recent is one way that you could do it. Or you can actually just go and click on my little icon and it'll bring you more current with things. But this is what we're going to be talking about later on this afternoon as soon as I get a time on this. And let me just play this one for you guys. Let me make sure my sound is turned up and you guys can hear it.
So we're at the Kennedy Center. Needs a lot of work. We're going to fix it, make it beautiful. It's a very big part of the fabric of D.C. and the Capitol. We're bringing back the Capitol. We're bringing back our country. But while we're here, I thought it would be appropriate. We are tomorrow announcing and giving all of the Kennedy files. So people have been waiting for decades for this, and I'm instructed by people that are responsible. Lots of different people put together by Tulsi Gabbard, and that's going to be released tomorrow. We have a tremendous amount of paper. You've got a lot of reading. I don't believe we're going to redact anything. I said, just don't redact. You can't redact. But we're going to be releasing the JFK files, and that would be tomorrow. Do you have anything else to add to that, Carol? So that's a big announcement. They've been waiting for this for decades. Then I said during the campaign I'd do it, and I'm a man of my word.
Okay, so that's where we're at right now. He's going to be releasing these sometime today. I have got a show set up at 1 o'clock p.m. I just picked that time because I had no idea. I'm trying to find when these are going to be released. This time, please just go out on Rumble. I don't know if I'm actually going to show this on YouTube. I'm still sitting on the fence with that one. But please go out and, just follow whatever it is that you have to do to get notified of when I go live with it. I'm going to try to catch it live. If not, I just want to be able to talk about it. So a lot of people are saying, oh, they're just releasing John F. Kennedy's files now because, they can't, everybody's dead, but, they can't go after anybody. Oh my God. The way that people think out there, it really doesn't matter. Justice is justice, truth is truth, and lies are lies. So what happens is that maybe the last generation, which was me, when I was probably about a year old, the John F. Kennedy was shot. I don't remember. I don't recall it. I can't tell you where I was at. My mother, who was born in the 40s, can tell you exactly where she was at with John F. Kennedy, Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King. I don't recall any of those memories because I was too little. But then there's history. Okay, and history will basically tell you as much as they wanted to tell you. But the reason why we are here today, and we want to hear what the information that's going to come out about these files will be the truth as much as we can, decipher from it. Will they cover up some of the things? Will they release all of them? That is to be seen. Hopefully today, sometime we can get back to that. I just want to finish up with Here Comes the Judge. So this is a statement made by Donald Trump. I do want to get my glasses on to read this because I'm reading it on my phone. And this, geez, I can't tell you when this came out. I think it was yesterday. The radical left lunatics of a judge, a troublemaker, an agitator, who was sadly appointed by Barack Hussein Obama, was not elected president. He didn't win the popular vote by a lot. And that was in quote or parentheses, open parentheses, by a lot, close parentheses. He didn't win all 7 swing states. He didn't win 2,750 to 525 counties. He didn't win anything. I won for many reasons. I'm in an overwhelming mandate, but fighting illegal immigration may have been the number one reason for this historic victory. I am just doing what the voters wanted me to do. The judge, like many of the crooked judges I am forced to appear before, should be impeached. We don't want vicious, violent, and demented criminals, many of them deranged murderers, in our country. Make America great again. Boom, there you go. This is the reason why I did this show. There's going to be other judges coming up. This is just the latest one and that we have right now. They can go back in the past and take a look at all of them. Like I said, do your research and stay tuned to my channel. Going back to what I was saying about my Rumble channel. So I grab a lot of stories off there. So let me just play this one here. I grab a lot of videos and off of X for people who don't follow X. Okay. And the reason why I do this is because a lot of people don't want to go out there. They get lost and they get tired of it. They don't want to follow it. There you guys go. That happens to be the latest song that they're playing out there. And anybody that we've been talking on and off about people that wear masks. And so I'm just, there are so many people out there today that are showing you could put a mask on and have it look like anybody out there. And they're so real. Like I've got a video out there. I've got one of, I have what's the word? Eclectic view of things, and I like to mix it up a lot. I'll even show you animals that are out there, beautiful animals, and I don't know, this particular video here really moves me to no end. If you want to get out there, take a look, and please like all the videos out there. And it's no different from YouTube. What if you like them. Here's the latest story here. I'm just going to give you guys this in a very quick, down and dirty, just like the videos that I have out there. They're not very long. I think the longest one I have out there is 15 minutes. And there's one that I found out on X, which is showing everything out there about Q. And it blew my mind. And they did it in 15 minutes with music. It was kind of cool. But you really got to watch it. It's almost like they have subliminal information behind other information. So it was interesting. All right. So
there is now a member of the European Parliament from France who does not think the U.S. represents the values of the Statue of Liberty anymore. They want the Statue of Liberty back. So is President Trump going to send the Statue of Liberty back to France?
Absolutely not. And my advice to that unnamed low-level French politician would be to remind them that it's only because of the United States of America that the French are not speaking German right now. So they should be very grateful to our great country.
All right, so that's this is just a few things that I want to show you, and it's kind of cool. It's just snippets of information out there. There was a video out there that somebody put out in New York celebrating Happy St. Patrick's Day. But if you also want to take a look at this 15-minute video using it's called the Steve Miller Band Abracadabra, but underneath that are the Q information. It's about 15 minutes long. Take a look at it. It's kind of cool. And then, of course, this one here, I'm just going to show you. And this is my 30-minute show. There you guys go. So this is my channel, and I hope that you guys get out there. It's kind of interesting because, nobody wants to sit through a lot of 3-4 hour podcast shows anymore. I know that that's getting old and it's changing. TikTok's kind of set that revolution, if you will. And so that's where we're at today. So I appreciate it. Hope you see you guys. And take a look. I think I might have my show out, posted out on YouTube also. But share, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you real soon.